Distance from Mela to Sanaa. The travelling distance of 1 month. Its width is like its length. In it are 2 canals of silver and gold pouring forth from paradise. Its drink is whiter than milk and sweeter than honey. In it are jugs that are equal in number to the stars of the sky. Whoever drinks a dose from it will never thereafter be thirsty, and whoever disbelieves in it, then may Allah not give him drink from it. Abu Bakr ibn Asim related this narration. Abu related that the Messenger of Allah said, I am your Farat predecessor, the one who will precede you to the Howd basin. I said to the Messenger of Allah, what are the cups of the Howd basin? He said, by the one who has my soul in his hand, its cups are more in number than the stars of the sky, and its planets on a dark night. When the stars are in plain view, they are from the cups of paradise. Flowing into the Howd are 2 canals from paradise. Whoever drinks from it will never afterwards be thirsty. Its width is like its length, the distance from Amman to Ayla. Its water is whiter than milk and sweeter than honey. Among the prophets, the messenger will have the most followers on the day of resurrection. Related that the prophet said, indeed I have a house whose length is the distance between the Kaaba to Jerusalem. Its drink is whiter than milk, and its cups are like the number of the stars, and verily among the prophets I will have the most followers on the day of resurrection. Related that the Messenger of Allah said, indeed I have a hound whose length is the distance between the Kaaba to Jerusalem. Its drink is whiter than milk, and its cups are equal to the number of the stars. Every prophet invites his nation, and for every prophet there is a Howd basin. Among them is he who will have a arm to come to him, a group of people. Among them is he who will have a usba, another word for a group of people, come to him. Among them is he who will have a nafar, smaller group, come to him. Among them is he who will have 2 men come to him. Among them is he who will have 1 man come to him. Among them is he who will have no one come to him. Then it will be said, I have indeed conveyed, and indeed among the prophets I will have the most followers on the day of resurrection. Between the grave of the messenger and his minbar pulpit is a garden from the gardens of paradise. Related that the Messenger of Allah said, from my house to my minbar pulpit is a garden from the gardens of paradise. Then said, related it through another chain from Malik, the narration of Abu related that the Messenger of Allah said, from my house to my minbar is a garden from the gardens of paradise, and my minbar is on my Howd. Muslim related it through different chains, and Allah knows best. Another chain from Abu related that the Messenger of Allah said, as I am standing, a group comes until I recognize them. A man between me and them says to them, come. I say, to where are you taking me? He says, to the hellfire. By Allah, I say, what is their affair? He says, indeed, after you they turned their backs, going backwards, apostatizing. Some scholars have clarified that this is referring to those who apostatized during the caliphate of Abu Bakr. Then another group comes until I recognize them. A man comes out between me and them and says to them, come. I say to where? He says, to the hellfire. By Allah, I say, what is their affair? He says, indeed, they turned on their backs. I do not think that any one from them will be saved except for Hamal. Hamal are camels that are left night and day without a shepherd, and Nam are camels